Okay, here's why I think atheism is a religion and why I think agnosticism isn't. Now, first of all, let me preface all this by saying that this is a largely semantic argument. It's an argument about the meaning of words. And these words are, have a long history that is really ambiguous. But my understanding of these words is that agnostics are saying, I don't know. Is there Zeus that throws down thunderbolts? I don't know. When you die, do the lights just go out? I don't know. Wikipedia says my dad was an atheist. My recollection is that my dad was an agnostic. I may have said that he was an atheist at some point in time, but I frankly don't remember. But he was very much of the school of, I don't know. I think that when I die, the lights go out. But, I'll find out. An atheist, on the other hand, asserts positively all the evidence indicates there's no God, or at least no God the way that Christians assert it, or Jews assert it, or Buddhists or Muslims or whatever. And I would say that any positive assertion about a theistic notion is a religion. It constitutes a belief system that encompasses what happens when you die, that encompasses how you conduct your life. And it seems like life would be so much easier for the atheists if they simply, and I know at least one group has, declared themselves to be a religion. We are the Church of Atheism. We are the religion that asserts that there ain't nothing out there. It's all enlightened humanism or, whatever. And I think I've said before, if I had to put myself into an ism immediately, I would say that I'm a Christian pantheist. I think that the entire universe is alive with intelligence. And intelligence is what is the entire universe. And I think Jesus said some really cool things, and I was raised in that church, and I like it. But, what do you call it? I mean, I can say there's a lot of Christians who would say I'm not a Christian. And there's probably a lot of pantheists who would say he's not a pantheist. So it's like, how can an atheist say, well, I know what an atheist is. But is atheism a religion? I think so. And I think it would be so much easier for David and his group, and he and I went around and around about this the last time he was on the show, and we're not going to convince each other. And I'm not. I hope this doesn't come across as my picking on him when he's not here to defend himself, because I'm really opposed to that. But I think I was fairly clear when he was on. I believe it's a religion, and life would be so much easier if they simply incorporated it as a religion, took advantage of all the nonprofit stuff that goes along with that, which I think they're doing already. But even beyond that, took advantage of the First Amendment protections that seem to be associated with being a religion. In fact, they might even qualify for faith-based initiative stuff, and they could do like Jerry Falwell does. Well, not Jerry's dead now, but Jerry Falwell's group, or Pat Robertson does. I mean, Pat Robertson became a billionaire, in part this way. They could go to the federal government and get funding for their schools. Hey, we're going to create a school that, an atheist school. Well, you can only get that funding if you're a church. We're going to start a food pantry, and we want to get some federal funds for it. You can only get that if you're a church. I mean, there's all this stuff that's available to religions. Why don't the atheists just come clean and say, hey, yeah, it's a religion. We have a worldview. We have a belief system. We part of our belief system is that we're not sure what we believe. Although, again, I would say that that's more the agnostics. The atheists that I've met have been typically very certain of what they believe. which is absolutely, in my mind, an assertion of religious belief. All that said, the other point that I wanted to make before we hit the break, and then I'll pick up your calls on this when we come back from the break, is that one of the most aggressive and assertive forms of religious bigotry that is practiced in the United States right now is not the jihad that Christians have declared against Muslims, although that still continues. All the hysteria over Fox News about the 9/11 mosque and oh my God, look out, and is that guy in line with me at the airport wearing a beard and a skull cap because he's Muslim? It's not that. That's not I don't think that that's the most aggressive and dastardly form of religious bigotry that's going on in America right now. And it's not even anti-Semitism, although anti-Semitism is still alive and well in this country and shows up a lot with these quote Southern groups and these they used to call themselves the Klan. Now they got new names. We had a guy on from the White People's Organization the other day, and he was asserting that Jews aren't even white people. I'm like, what? But on top of all that, you've got anti-atheism bigotry, and the anti-atheism bigotry is, I have friends who are atheists, who are out about it. In other words, their atheism is their religion. I mean, they talk about it, they evangelize for it, which is another. I used to say evangelical atheism is a religion. Plain old atheism isn't. I'm getting more nuanced in my old age here. But in any case, they take incredible amounts of guff for this. So check out David's organization, atheists.org. His party.
You're listening to the Thom Hartmann Program. Call 866-987-THOM.
Their spring party that they're going to be having in Salt Lake City over Easter. That is what a hoot. Celebrating the goddess Ichthar. Hey, you can do that.